That being said, let's play a game that has taken my streaming journey into a turn for the worst. No, that's mean. That's mean. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But we are going to be playing Banjo-Kazooie. Ooh, there was a message. Oh, wait, let me check it. Callie, hold on. Oh, shit, I can check it right now. Okay, I'll check it right now. Because you deserve it. Oh, yeah, yeah. Wow, wow. The ugly singing is back. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, let me read the message because you obviously left a message, so I. Aww. You're so sweet. Callie's message said, instead of buying transphobic punk 2077, I would like to support the community. You are amazing and we love you. Keep up doing the great work. Thank you so much, Callie. Oh my god. That is so sweet. And not at all what my intention was by talking about Cyberpunk 2077. However, if anyone, if y'all are willing to put your if if any cis allies are willing to put their words where their mouth are, they could always, tip all the trans, non-binary, agender, genderqueer, trans male and female individuals in the world. So, but seriously, Callie, that's so sweet of you. You absolutely did not have to, and you know that as well. You know that you didn't have to, but you chose to do it due to your kindness. So I will thank you so much for it. And you are doing amazing. Aw, Spin. Y'all. Y'all. Y'all are so fucking sweet. Y'all are so sweet to me. Thank you so much. I don't even know what to say anymore. I'm like, thank you. I sound like a broken record. I keep saying thank you, but I don't know what else to say. Y'all are so kind. Oh no, we have to go back to the desert level, huh? Oh, by the way, can a mod please go into my Discord and copy and paste the poll in chat? Because we are doing a poll for what game we're playing next on stream, and we can do the results after, like before the end of the stream. I put it on the announcements, if I'm not mistaken. So if anyone wants to copy and paste that straw poll link in chat, anyone who hasn't voted yet can vote for what game I'm gonna play next. Because we beat, I beat Spiritfarer last time on Wednesday. So we need a new game for next Wednesday, and today we're gonna find out which game that will be. I was originally gonna do it before, like at the beginning of the stream. I forgot about it, to be honest with you. I legit just like forgot about it. I just honestly forgot about it, and so I'm gonna give anyone who hasn't voted the opportunity to do so. And Spin got the link just now. Thank you so much, Spin. And then I will try to remember before I leave to check out the results of that poll, and we'll see what game wins the competition. And I will play it next. I'm still blown away by Callie's tip right now. Cause as much as like you put like that information out there you don't really expect people to do it, so I'm just like blown away right now. I'm like thinking like, what do I want to do with that money? I'm like, what am I doing with that money? What am I, you know, how am I gonna spend my money? I will say, I've been very frugal about my money. Because obviously I want to keep streaming full time and making content full time. So I'm trying to be careful about my spendings so that I don't have to, you know, go back to a job I don't like. Oh, not this. So I'm trying to be responsible with my earnings and stuff. You're gonna get some water. Sounds good, Sly. Sounds good. Definitely get that hydration on. Take care of yourself. Do what you need to do. I don't fully understand what the deal about that was, but it's fine. There's just some things in this game I don't have to understand. There's just some things about this game that I just, you know, don't need to know. Some things are just a mystery and should remain a mystery, I suppose. But here's a Kazooie. Why do I feel like there's more mobs this time? Oh, I could have gotten the booty so that I didn't, you know, lose any health just then. It's fine. We're doing fine. We're doing amazing. We're doing great, sweeties. I haven't learned whatever move I need to learn, so I have to get on. Ooh, that was a. Ooh, okay, that worked. That was an accident, low-key, but that works for me. That works for me. I'm just a Kazooie in a Kazooie world. Special thank you to Shalora for bringing the word Kazooie into my vocabulary. For both making my life better and worse with that. With that addition to my vocabulary. I'm forever appreciative to it. Oh my god. I'm trying not to look directly at the cursed waterfalls of sand, which I guess are not waterfalls, they're sand falls. My first instinct was like, oh, I'm gonna get Game Pass. That was my first instinct. I was like, oh, I should get Game Pass and like play some stuff off stream or something. One of my like goals, honestly, is like I'm trying to save up for like an apartment or something like that, because I would really love to take that first step of like moving out of my parents' home. Even if I do it for like 6 months or whatever, like, you know, like the amount of an apartment lease, and then I come back to my parents' house. Like to my parents' apartment. Like I wouldn't mind doing that. Like I don't have that kind of like pride of like, oh, I'm going back to my parents, ew. But I do think that moving out would kind of or even like saving for a house, like who knows, right? Like dream big, why not? I mean, it would be, I'm 26, I'm gonna turn 27, so like if I continue living with my parents for the next couple years or something, I could try using that as an advantage to save money for a house for me. You know what I mean? Or something of that effect. Because I'm thinking about apartments and I'm like, no, but like I want to like buy heels and stuff like that, and I wouldn't want my neighbors to hate me or to like, you know, call the cops on me for wearing heels indoors or dancing or whatever. But yeah, that's kind of a goal of mine. I would love to either like travel, you know what I mean, and be more like out there, or like, you know, get my own place for like, even if it's just a year, and kind of have that experience of like living on my own. But obviously I don't intend on like saving everything, right? Because let's be real, you have to like treat yourself. You have to like treat yourself when you can too. This is hard. Oh, well, not this. Oh my god. Oh my god. That was a flop. I really hate this level. I really do. I really do. I'm sorry to everyone who is also like maybe getting like motion sickness or something from this. Like, I'm trying to not look at it too much, but it's very hard to avoid. And then this happened to me. I'm trying to find that target thingy again. By the way, how was the movie yesterday? I know some folks were watching, I forget the name of the movie, but y'all were watching some movies yesterday on Discord with Ruin. Nonsequently, oh my god, thank you so much for the 20 euros and 71 cents. Thank you so much. Oh my god. Can I get more hype in the chat? Y'all. Oh my god. Y'all are so kind to me. What the hell? Nonsequently said, it's wonderful that you take the time to educate people. Your patience and kindness doesn't go unnoticed. Your contributions to and for our queer community is worth celebrating. Thank you. Aww. Oh, y'all are gonna make me cry. Y'all are gonna make me cry on this day. Oh my god. Y'all's support does also not go unnoticed. I try my best. It's not always easy, and it shouldn't always be my responsibility to educate people. Like I said, like I talked about the cyberpunk situation in depth today, but I won't. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna keep directing people into like where they can find information, but I'm not gonna get into it in depth anymore, because y'all saw how much that took out of me and how much that was like such a complicated discussion to be had. But I try so much to like do my best when it comes to that, and to be a place where people, you know, can learn a little bit and can, you know, I'm not gonna be someone who's gonna sit quiet in a place and just be like, yeah, that's happening and whatever, you know. But thank you so much. Y'all are so kind to me. Honestly, I'm floored. I'm blown away by y'all's support. Truly, thank you so much. Y'all are amazing. God, I don't even know what to say. I'm like, oh my god. Me and my partner figured out we would support you and for educating me and other people. Oh, thank you. Y'all absolutely did not need to do that. By the way, I forgot. What did he say? Am I supposed to do something here? I sit on his head. What am I supposed to do? Oh, maybe I have to become tiny and go in there or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Oh my god. Y'all are so kind. I don't even know what I was saying, y'all. Oh yeah, how was the movie night in Ruins? Discord. I was happy to be a part of it for a little bit. I was trying to be productive and edit. I was also like moderating because Steph from the Rainbow Arcade was doing a front page stream, so I was moderating her stream too. So you know, I was a busy girly. I was a busy girly yesterday. And I learned that some people may have missed it because not everybody like may checked it out on Discord. But I learned that you can actually increase the playback speed on your like editor. So I've been watching this. Well, to be honest, I haven't been watching. I've been like skipping along with like when I'm editing old streams. I've been like skipping along, but I didn't know that I could just like improve the speed of it and I could just make it go faster. So this whole time, I've been just like flopping along, skipping along when I could have just like increased the speed of the video player. And I could have gone through the footage quicker, but on that news as well, I'm very close to finishing the first edit of Resident Evil 2. I will probably finish it either today or tomorrow. I do have Just Gaming Things tomorrow, but I should finish it like either today or tomorrow, so that's a thing. So that video should be out like very, very soon. Like I worked on it yesterday and I'm already at the last part. So, and the good news is that I'm going through it very quickly because the Claire perspective, because a lot of it is the same as Leon's perspective, so I'm kind of editing out a lot on her side of the story. Unless something different happens or there's just certain things that I'm keeping, but with Claire's perspective of a lot of it I actually cut out because it's just a lot of repetition and you don't need to see, like certain things you don't need to see again, right? So there's that. I'm working on that, but that side is coming along really nicely. The video is, I think it will be well under 50 minutes. But with my second and maybe final edit, it should not be that long of a video anyway. The final version may end up being like 40-45 minutes at the most, which I don't think it's gonna be that lengthy anyway. So the video will probably be out either, I'm thinking now that I'm like closer to the end, I'm thinking at the latest like Wednesday on YouTube. So it should be, I should have it ready by like maybe Sunday or Monday or Tuesday maybe on Patreon. Should be like late this week or like early next week. And then maybe on YouTube like middle of next week at the latest. Because I don't know if I'm gonna make a lot of edits. Well, I mean, I'm gonna do some edits, but I'm not gonna do as far as like showing off my face or zooming in on certain parts or whatever. But it's not gonna be like a wildly edited version, or, you know what I mean? Like it's not gonna have like a lot of shit going on. It's mainly gonna be like focus on game, focus on my reaction, focus on something. I think I'm not gonna caption it in the video. I think I'm just gonna caption it like on YouTube. Like I'm not manually captioning it on the video itself. I think I'm just gonna use the YouTube caption feature. But yeah, I hope y'all are looking forward to that. I'm very excited. I'm using Vegas Pro. The good news about Vegas Pro, and here's a pro trick. You can use like older versions and they have like 30-day free trial. So you can use like version like 9, version 10, version, you know what I mean? Like up until you can catch up on like the latest version. So you can like find out like the free trials for like each version and you can kind of get acquainted with it. And then, you know, when you do eventually want to get it, they do have a cheaper version of their software because like if you just want to do simple edits, they do have like cheaper options. The good thing about Vegas Pro as well is that it's a software that you buy and it's yours. You know what I mean? Like you don't have to pay like a subscription monthly. Like I've had mine since like I started streaming basically. Like one of my payouts I used to get Vegas Pro. So yeah, I have Vegas Pro 14, I think. Which one is it? I don't remember. Either 14 or 15, I don't remember. It's not like the latest version, like the latest Vegas Pro software, but it works for me. It does what I need it to do. It used to be called Sony Vegas, by the way. So if you're looking for older versions, you may want to look into Sony Vegas. I'm gonna die. It was over for me when I fell. It was fun. We stayed up way too late though. Some of us were just up talking shit until 2:30 a.m. Oh my god, I love that. Dex had it with the animals and their nonsense. I wasn't feeling the movie either. I am sorry. I know some of y'all grew up with it and y'all were like feeling it, but I was not into it. I was not into it at all. To be fair, I was also like, my attention was not fully on it in the beginning, so I had no idea what was going on. I did have the captions on, like obviously he had the captions on and everything, but I wasn't really fully sure what was going on. I kind of got it, like they sent the animals to a farm kind of thing, and it was like a whole thing, but I was like, I don't know. I don't like movies like that usually, when it's like, you know, with live action animals and stuff like that. Like, it's just not, it doesn't really connect with me. And then of course there's the ethics of it. Trunker wants rain. I'm shriveling up. How's your, I hate Kazooie. I need water, help. Okay. So I'm probably gonna learn an ability that allows me to like do something with water. Thanks again. I'm looking for something to make compilation for clips people made from my stream. Is it hard to understand the software? It depends, because Sony Vegas for me, like I've tried a lot of different editors, and to me it like makes sense with like the way that I work. If that makes sense, like the way that like it's intuitive to me, right? Oh shit. But I know some people who prefer Adobe Premiere. So it depends on the person. Like I said, they do have a free trial, and the good thing about it is that you can easily... Here's what I'll say about video editing. Just go with it and just like open up the software, and like anything that you want to do, just like look up anything. Like, how do I put a video on the timeline? How do I cut it? How do I do this? How, like, and you learn by doing, and you can learn new skills like as you want to do new things. Like, okay, I'm comfortable doing like simple edits. I want to like zhuzh it up a little bit. How do I do this? How do I do that? And then you learn by doing. And maybe it won't be for you, but they do have free trials, so give it a try with the free trial. I recommend starting with the older versions, because if you happen to have like a video project file and you're using a newer version, sometimes it's not compatible if you open an older version afterwards. So I always recommend, if you're gonna do like trials, start with like older versions and then slowly but surely do trials of newer versions, because the newer versions are going to be compatible with the older project files, but not the other way around. Hi Alex. Hola. How are you? ¿Cómo estás? Ooh, girly. Those are great tips, thank you. Yeah, it's very overwhelming though. When you first start editing, you're like, what the fuck is going on here? I do not understand. By the way, if anyone in chat has any recommendations for video editing software for Kali, definitely let us know. Because I started with Movie Maker on like the Windows Movie Maker. And I slowly but surely was like, oh, I Movie Maker can't do this. I need something else. But I moved around a lot with like a lot of different like video editing softwares and stuff until I settled on Vegas Pro. Should I do a video editing stream one of these days? Would y'all be interested in seeing like my process of like how I edit a video? Oh, not this. That was rotted. That was rotted. The way I just fell. You're great. I'm doing good. I'm doing wonderful. Everybody's being so kind and generous, and I'm like, I'm living. So I'm having a very nice time. Why are you moving? Did I do it? I wish they still had the old version of Movie Maker available. The new one is trash. Oh no. Hey Tay, how are you? I'd love an editing stream. Okay, I can do it. I can do it. Do y'all want me to do it on Sunday? Cause we don't have anything determined for Sunday. Do y'all want me to do it then? De onde és? Sou do Porto. I'm from Porto. Oh my god. Every night in my dreams, I feel you. I see you. Carago. Grande malho. I love that. I really fell, huh? Pants, come through vocals. Y'all are so sweet. Sou de Lisboa. Ooh. Nice. Oh, he did. I don't know if others would like it, but when it comes to me, heck yes, Sunday. Hey, if y'all want it on Sunday, I can do it. We don't need to do it for the full stream. Like, I can do it for like a couple hours or something. Because like video editing is kind of boring. Like, I don't like doing it. Like, okay. I like the end result. I don't like the process of editing. Rate y'all's Kazoosies today, ladies. Hi, Dex. Girl, the way he forced me to fall into the water. Because the dialogue came through. My Kazooie, I would say she's a 10 out of 10 today. Everybody has been like so lovely. I feel
God,
like
hi.
a 10 out of 10 today. It's so wild to me how like I used to feel like whenever I would speak about issues like the cyberpunk situation, like I almost felt like people were like, oh, you know, he's so negative, or like, oh, he's always complaining about something. Like, nobody ever would say that, obviously, but like, I kind of felt like a little bit of that attitude, and I was always like, it's not cool to do that. Like, people don't like that kind of stuff. And it's wild to me that like now I've kind of, you know, done that whole like full circle moment of like, now when I'm talking about these things, the community that has been built around me are of people who actually like love those kind of conversations and are here for those conversations and contribute to those conversations, and they want to learn and they want to do better and they want to be better. And I also learn every day. Like, I don't want to say that as like, oh, I educate everybody and I'm the best thing ever created. Like, no. But I don't know, I just feel like sometimes, I don't know, I can see how like maybe some people will feel like, oh my god, he's such a pushover, or like, oh my god, he's like always like, there's always something wrong, like we can't enjoy anything these days, you know what I mean? And I'm glad that's not really the case here, you know? We love that for you. Yeah. How's everyone else? How's everyone else's Kazooies? How's yours, Dex? Since you know you were the one prompting the question. How's your Kazooie doing on this day? Educating is important, it's not complaining. I know, I know that. I just wish I didn't feel that, right? When I first started talking about these things. I felt like, you know, I was being too negative. I felt like I was ranting and people didn't care about it. And people really didn't for sometimes. Like, sometimes they were here for whatever game I was doing and that was it. But things have changed, clearly, and for the best. And I'm deeply appreciative. Perpetually tired and beat. Oh, Dex. Oh, Dexy. Not that. Lovely to see you, though. Always wonderful to see you. I heard a little birdie told me that you were not there. You were not feeling the movie yesterday. in Ruin's movie night. A little birdie told me that you were not feeling it. You were not there for their shenanigans. I wasn't there for it either, to be honest. Like, I left, obviously, because it was like 3 a.m. But I was like, I don't know, this is not for me. The rumors are true. Yeah. Must have been Kazoo. What? Over my head. That went over my head, baby. That went over my head, baby. I need to write like streamer related music. Like, I do not understand the reference you made. We were just like, this could have been avoided if these animals sat still for 1 second. Right. A lot of Disney movies are like that, though. Like, this could have been resolved. A lot of movies in general, actually. They could have easily been resolved if people just, like, fucking listened and talked for 2 seconds. I see some up there. It's yours if you can get it. Wait, where? Up where? Oh, yeah, yeah. Can I maybe ground pound this? Maybe I'll turn into a snake or something. This seems like that stereotypical thing of like, I turn into a snake and he plays the flute, and then I fly to get the puzzle piece or something like that. It seems that like that's the direction this is going in. Ooh. Especially with that bitch, Chance was like, this is the pound, they don't want us anymore. Then literally 2 seconds later they were like, why are y'all leaving? I'm staying here. Well, to be fair, I don't know. I actually don't have anything. I don't have anything. I don't have an argument or a point to make. I just thought it was very confusing. Like, 1 second they were with a family, the second they were in this farm, and then another second they're like walking through the wilderness and there's bears. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here on this day? And like, nobody likes each other. Like, all of them like seem to be feuding the whole time, which is not fun to watch. It's like fucking Kazooie here, always having something nasty to say. Like, it's not cute, it's not fun. They're like always at each other's throats. And also, I just honestly find it cheesy. Like, I really don't like live action animal shit. Like, I just don't. It's like not my kind of gig. Don't you love that 5 seconds were just taken away from me just so that they would show the door opening? But I don't want to shit on people's childhoods, so I'm gonna refrain from shitting on it any further. I don't think it's shitting on it. It's my personal opinion. It's my opinion! Me neither anymore. I loved all movies as a kid, and then I grew up and I hate almost everything from my childhood. Not that. Oh, I forgot I have to do the thing, and that Kazooie is gonna keep... what was the name of it? Do y'all remember? Wait, what the fuck? Why is it not working? Homeward Bound. There you go. Oh, I think I already did this. That's why it's not letting me do it. And you know what crossed my mind as well? I remember there was a TV show here about a dog that was a detective. Like, it was like a teenager. It was like for teens, right? Like, it was like a family show, and there was like this doggy that was like a detective alongside the other detectives, and that was the whole thing. And as an adult, there were like plenty of rumors that dog, like, first of all, there were multiple dogs. Turns out, like, multiple dogs played that same dog, that same dog character, I guess. And another thing was, apparently they didn't treat the dogs very well, because like we were saying when we were watching, you can't really train a dog to act. So I'm assuming, and this is alleged information, this is just my conspiracy, this is just me coming up with theories, but in my humble opinion, I think that those movies and shows from the 90s maybe weren't very regulated as far as like animal cruelty and animal rights, and sometimes those trainers did some stuff that could be potentially very damaging to the mental health of these animals for the sake of having a scared reaction, or for the sake of having them run away in a hurry from certain things. And oh, not this. Right, exactly, Dex, because they don't really do that kind of stuff anymore. Because, you know, people have been on that shit. So there was this one specific moment in the movie where there was a skunk, I think, and the dog looked like, I felt for it. Like, the dog looked genuinely scared. Like, I don't care. Y'all, some of y'all were saying in there that, like, you know, dogs have like resting, concerned faces. And no. I saw the fear in its eyes. I saw the body language. The dog was not like that for the whole movie. Uh-oh. Where is that? Wait, hold on. Where is that? But okay, anyway, the point is I just feel weird watching those types of movies now because there's always the potential for like the questionable animal, you know, potential animal cruelty and mistreatment of, okay, I don't think I'm gonna be fast enough to do this anyway. I think I'm gonna have to do that skill that I'm gonna need to learn. Even some recent live action animal movies have been criticized for their treatment. Right, and that makes me think, like, if these days it's still bad, like in the 90s, I can only imagine how much worse it was. And again, this is not meant to like shit on people's childhoods, and it's not meant to be like, you know, oh, if you watch that, you're terrible. Like, I obviously didn't say any of that, right? I just feel bad, like, as an adult. I was like, oh, it's one of those movies. You know what I mean? I was like, oh, it's one of those. Like, I don't know. I just feel a little weird. That's all. That's all. They really didn't need to spend, like, multiple seconds wasting my time on that animation just then. They really didn't. Like, that was unnecessary. I'm not gonna make it. Forget it. That's why a lot of animal stuff is done with CGI. Yeah. Rightfully so. I didn't even watch, like, The Lion King. I was like, that's not gonna be it. Like, the live action with Beyonce. Well, you know, Beyonce was the voice actress. It wasn't like Cats, where she was one of the one of the lions. Ooh, I'm gonna learn this. I'm gonna open a bar. Your energy is a little low. I'll fill it up for you. Yay! To be fair, I didn't watch any of the like live action adaptations that Disney did. They looked like void of magic. They looked like that PS3, Xbox 360 era where like everything was gray and muted. And nothing looked like lively. Everything looked dead. Everything was like beige. Hi, Miss Tap, how are you? This is Yeehaw. This is Yeehaw, right? I only watched videos about some of them. Hi. Yeah. It doesn't help that none of those movies were like critically acclaimed. Like, none of those movies were like, oh, you need to watch it, right? Ooh! Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Let me run! Oh my god, this is fast. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is wild. This is Fast and Furious. Oh! Not the Yeehaw in double speed. Oh my god. I'm barely gonna make it. Am I even gonna make— oh! I fell off! Not this. I fell off. Me watching my streams in 2x speed on Vegas Pro. Yeehaw, but speedy, right. Doing pretty well. I'm so happy to hear that. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's too fast. Oh, it's so fast. Okay, I get it. I understand. Let me do it. Oh my god. I waste so many seconds because they must show it. Oh my god. This is so hard to control, by the way. One wrong move and you're slipping and sliding off of this thing. God. Oh, this is so fast. Oh, I'm not gonna make it. No! Oh my god, that was bullshit. That was bullshit. Oh, did I need to do this? Maybe this is faster if I do this. That was bullshit. Top 10 bullshit moments. I was right there. Oh, not this. Top 10 bullshit moments of Banjo-Kazooie. Maybe I need to do it like this, so it's like even faster. Oh my god. Oh. Oh my god, it's even faster. Oh my god. Oh my god. Jesus, Kazooie. My god. This is so fast. Oh, I'm not gonna make it. Maybe I will, actually. Oh my god, please. Woo. Oh, that was bullshit. Oh, that was bullshit. That was bullshit. That was rotted. They did me so dirty. I fully gasped. Not the gay gasp. That was rotted. You know what I'm gonna try to do? I'm gonna try to like jump on like the tippity edge of that star thingy so that I'm like slightly closer to the goal. A sassy, gentle, gay gasp. Okay, hold on. Okay, do it. Do it. Oh my god. Come on, girly. Come on, girly. Do it. Oh my god. I was gonna rage quit if I didn't make that, by the way. I did it. After 10,000 years. That was rotted. I will have you know. That was rotted. Good thing there's like a puzzle piece in here. Oh wait. It's a water section, so it's gonna be rotted. Hold on. Why is swimming in this game so terrible? Oh, it's so terrible. Oh wait, there's a skull girly. Oh my god, this is terrible. Why is this so bad? Oh, it's so bad. Do y'all know what I'm referencing when I'm saying, "Oh, this is so bad"? If someone knows where that comes from. Well, the actual quote is, "This is gonna be so bad." If anyone knows what I'm referring. You can't look it up. That's unfair. That's cheating. You either know it or you don't, and it's okay if you don't. So that's a random. I'm gonna look it up. No, it's okay. So it's from Jersey Shore. There's this episode where I think Snooki. There's this girlie in the house. I don't remember who it was. And she told Snooki, I think, that there was a whole thing. Basically, she was writing. Okay, so a girlie told Snooki, I think, that another girlie's boyfriend was cheating on her. So I think it was Sammy's boyfriend was cheating on Sammy. And I think it was Angelina who told Snooki and JWoww that he was cheating on her or something like that. And so naturally, Snooki goes on the computer on Microsoft Word and she types this letter being like saying that he's cheating on you, like exposing all the gossip, but like writing it anonymously and she was writing it and you could hear like the click clacking of the keyboard and she's like, "Oh, this is gonna be so bad." It's the funniest thing to me because it's like it's an eternal mood of like when you type a subtweet or like when you call someone out or something and you're in your head you're like, "Oh, this is gonna be so bad." I think it's so funny. I think it's one of the funniest reality show moments I've ever witnessed. And it was so dramatic, needless to say, when like she put that randomly. It was so fucking dramatic. But anyway, so that happened. Hi, Penny. How are you, Diva? Fucking Christ, that only took me 10 years. Oh, it's emptying out. Oh, the water is filling. Oh. I don't think this is how deserts work, by the way. I don't think that's how it works, but I am okay with it. It's fine. Science? Who needs it, right? Science is a man-made concept. Science who? Right. Why do they sound like my gasm sound command? They're like, They sound like my gasm command. Oh no, I'm gonna die. How's my Petch Wobbler? Well, Penny. Oh, you know, just doing its thing. The Petch Wobbler. Ruby voice acted in this game. Aww. The only credits to my voice acting. Aww. Imagine. Petch Wobbler is curing nicely. Aww. Is it gonna be like a spring? I almost said flavor. Is it gonna be a spring fragrance kind of situation? I don't even know if like peaches are supposed to be a spring season kind of fruit. I don't really like peaches that much. Is that bad? Peach emoji? Always. But a peach, just like a regular peach. Like, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with peaches. Not my favorite fruit. I like canned peaches. Like, they're kind of like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know what it is about it. Anyway, Now that I just ruined my reputation online. Next week, ooh, spin. Oh, look at it. The pyramid has been erected. The pyramid has been erected. Oh, it's erected. Y'all know I needed to say that, right? Y'all know it was required for me to say that in that exact way. Wait, is this the right way, or is that where is the other? This is King Sandybutt's tomb. Turn back or face his wrath. Well, I don't have that kind of health to take risks like that. Sandybutt. Me when I go to the beach. I become Sandybutt. Listen. It's not a fun experience. On Ruin's Discord, before we watched that the movie, they were watching Survivor clips. Oh, well. Well. An attempt was made. It's okay. I'm gonna leave this level. Oh, actually, no. Let me do the... What happens if I use this here now? If I was a wizard and I had to fix a penis, it would be Erectorium. Oh wow. Okay. Thank you for sharing that with us. Thank you for sharing with the class. Oh wow. Oh my god, this is too fast. You're already magical, right? Exactly. Oh, at least I didn't lose the progress with this. Yeah, Penny, you're magical without being a wizard. A magicianstress, if you will. A magicianstress. I was so close, by the way, to getting a goal of 69. I almost got 69 musical notes, and I don't think I'm gonna do better than that this time, so I'm not even trying. Okay, what's the situation in here? What's the situation? This is King Sandybutts. Yeah. I'm not afraid. Now that I'm full health, I'm not afraid of a sandy butt. Oh my god. You chose not to heed our warning. Prepare to run. Okay. Not the labyrinth. This is some drama, girlies. This is some fucking drama. Oh, not this. Do I just die if the timer runs out? Oh, hi. Okay, I did something. Yay, another puzzle piece in the overworld. Okay, the game just was like, anyway, here's the panic. Oh my god.
What the fuck is going on in here on this day?
That's a great question. This is just drama. No, I was so close. What? Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna leave. That was too fucking much, and I only have one life remaining. That was serving me like Resident Evil vibes for sure. The first Resident Evil, I remember that very vividly. Just sips, I know. I'm just like, I can't do this. Gimme. Oh, I can't reach it. Not that. I can't reach it. Oh no. I can't reach the puzzle piece. Okay, that is a... Oh, wait, just kidding. Maybe I can if I use this. Can you stop moving, ma'am? Okay, hold on. Oh, wait. No! Fuck. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, my God. Ooh. A strategist stress. I've got this skirt so when I'm thinner, it really makes me look a winner. Gruntilda, you look like a winner no matter what your size is. That's the plot twist of it all, Gruntilda. It doesn't matter what size your dress is. You're beautiful in your own way. You're just as beautiful, turns out. Your size doesn't define your beauty, Gruntilda. Oh yeah, I can go now to the snow level. Because I remember there was a thing here with the shoes that I can do now. With the running shoes. I don't know if I want to get into the level itself, but you know. Don't you love the 90s just encouraging, damaging beauty standards? Ugh. To be honest, we're in 2020 and there's still like games and stuff that do that. Oh, I didn't do it properly. Oh my god. We're zooming. We're zooming. I did it. Oh, wait. Maybe I have to get rid of this spider web first. Because that thing unlocked, but do y'all remember if there was a way for me to get rid of the spider web there? Because I don't. I genuinely don't remember. At least not with any abilities that I may have already. Who threw that snow? There was a girly there, I think. I didn't pan the camera over to them, but there was a girly there. What a time, right? Oh god, I hate this part of the game. I really hate this part of the game because it's really hard to control, and if you fall, like, you die. Because turns out you die when you fall in lava. Did you know? I bet y'all didn't know that. I bet that was news for y'all. Oh, I have to be tiny to go in there. I can't fit in. Oh, I can't fit in there. Oh. Oh, I can't fit. Oh, I'm too big. Oh, the hole is too tiny. It looks like pizza though at the bottom, to be honest. Looks like a good old pizza. No way. I know, right, Dex? I just blew your mind. I just blew your minds, y'all. You're welcome. What kind of pizza are you eating? Oh, you know. Like when you leave the pizza in the oven for like an extra amount of times, like it starts to look like, you know, golden. You know. Now I want pizza. Now I want it. Can I do anything with this? I just know for a fact this is gonna be like a spider level kind of thing. So I'm not particularly excited for that, but you know. Can we not? Can these fucking bees leave me fucking alone? Okay, is there anything? Well, I don't think I can do anything about this. At least not right now. I don't want to hear you. I know I approached you just to tell you I don't want to hear you. That was the same energy as Brittany going into, in that one commercial, going into the ladies' fortune telling place and being like, no thank you, I choose my own destiny. Like, girly, you went in there. I think this is not going to be opened. Oh! Plot twist. We love a plot twist. Hi. Hi. I kill a man. What is this? Oh, I can't fit. Oh, I'm too big. Oh, I'm too big. Oh, I'm too big. It's like going into a restaurant and being like, no thanks, I'll make my own food. Right. Exactly. Exactly. I brought my own food, but ma'am, you came into the restaurant. Well, and your point? You would be surprised that I worked at a restaurant in a... What the fuck is going on here on this day? Spin! Thank you so much for the 5 sub gifts for the community. Everybody enjoy your subs. Enjoy your sub. Okay, wait, hold on. Tay, BBG Trap, Advocate, and Miss Tapcat, Aria. Did I miss anyone? Hold on. So it's BBG, Tay, Miss Tap, Advocate, and Aria. Okay, there you go. I did it. Enjoy your sub gifts. Everybody enjoy the emotes if you unlocked any due to Spin's extra kindness today. Had a bit of extra money I wasn't expecting and I wanted to share. Aw, Spin. Y'all are too sweet. Ooh. My mic arm just decided to participate in the conversation too. Thank you so much. Y'all enjoy your emotes. Thank you so much. Y'all are so fucking kind to me. Y'all are the best. I didn't mean to do that. Wait, hold on. I have 430. Oh, I think I need 450 to do something else. To like unlock more shit. The mic arm said hi, right? It did. Thank you so much. Can I get a lot of hype in the chat? I don't think we got enough hype in the chat for the 5 sub drop. Thank you. My neck. You have brought food into a restaurant though because you were cheap and you would bring your own food to keep the money your mom gave you for yourself. Yes. Okay, so I used to work at a restaurant in a mall, and we had like a restaurant, like we had the food court at the mall, but we also had our own little thing in the mall where people could like go in and actually eat like at the restaurant, right? And there would be people like every once in a while who would come in like with their trays from other places, and they would have to be like, oh, you can't do that. Like, oh, you can't do that. No. Thankfully, I never had to do that, but I remember they would sometimes allow that when they were like, they would be like, oh, you can bring like one meal for like, you know, if it's like, you know, a small meal and you don't bring the tray in and whatever. It's like, if it was also like McDonald's or something like that where like, you know, everything is disposable. Ooh, I almost just fell. Okay, but who's that type of girly to bring like a Tupperware when they go out to eat at a restaurant? Because that sounds like something I would do. Hi, gay thanks bye. How are you? More like gay thanks hi. Wow, that was such a clever joke. That was, I can't even believe I would, my brain, you know, that I just really snapped there for no reason. I'm so sorry. My mind was like so powerful. Oh, I don't do that. No, but that's because I feel like restaurants here would say something. Here's what I think about that. I feel like most places anyway, because there's a lot of food waste, I feel like most places would be like, you know, you would probably be able to ask like, hey, do you have like a box so I can take the rest away? Like, I don't think there's any shame in that. Like, they probably have their own boxes, sure, but maybe outside containers would be frowned upon. But I don't think there's any shame in like at the end of your meal being like, hey, do y'all have a takeaway box or something that I could take so that I could take this away? Because like it's not like they're gonna eat it anyway, and it's not like, you know, they usually have to-go boxes. We don't have. Yeah, exactly. We don't have to bring a container. I know. Yeah. That's super common in the US. I think it's everywhere. I just think most people are like ashamed of asking because some people think it's like, you know, it's less like when it comes to etiquette, some people are like, oh, you know, it's not chic to ask for the leftovers. And I'm like, girly, I paid for this fucking meal. If I want to eat it tomorrow for lunch, I will eat it tomorrow for lunch too. There is absolute no shame in that. Can you not break on my end when someone does gifting? Yeah, Twitch. Why? Why must you be like this? But seriously, y'all, I don't know what's going on with the with the universe. I don't know what's going on this day, but y'all are so fucking kind, and I'm so appreciative and like mind blown. It's the holidays. I'm a Twitch destroyer. I think Twitch is a Twitch destroyer. If we're gonna be honest. If we're gonna be honest, y'all. I think Twitch is a Twitch destroyer. But that's a whole conversation for another day, isn't it? My hair is giving you volume today a little bit, isn't she? We appreciate you and your hard work. Well, you know, I appreciate that. I appreciate your appreciation. It's just that today I was like, oh wow, like why you know, everything today. My D, what now? Nobody said anything about your D. Voluptuous volume. Appreciate us appreciating you. Yes. Always. I usually just expect people to appreciate it for free, because, you know, I don't have expectations for people to spend money. I'm gonna go on this girly, and I'm gonna turn into a frog, and I'm gonna go on other levels so that while I'm tiny. Wait, not a frog. I'm gonna be a crocodile. So that I can try going on the other little levels and stuff in the overworld. But yeah, I'm so deeply appreciative. That's always my, like, one thing. There's always that one thing that everybody has about themselves, and mine is that I never feel like I'm working enough. Like, I never feel like I'm doing enough. So, you know, for y'all to say that is really sweet to me, but it's the imposter syndrome of it all is like, you didn't work hard enough for this. They're giving you too much credit. To which I say, fuck off, but you know, that's like my one thing. Like, I always feel like I'm not doing enough. Like, I could be doing more networking. I could be better at Twitter. I could be better at, like, you know, editing faster. Speaking of editing, I'm actually gonna be launching, well, I don't know if, you know, I don't know necessarily if it's gonna be like a launch, like, you know, but that sounds dramatic, so I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna be launching, commissions. So if anyone wants to, you know, me to edit their clips or wants me to take their VODs into like shorter videos to put on YouTube, if y'all want me to make a channel trailer for you or anything of the sort, I am going to be launching editing commissions for that. I could have had you edit my school project. Well, I don't know about that. Well, I don't know about that. But yeah, but I'm gonna be figuring out like prices. And I'm gonna be figuring out all of that, all of those like fine details. But I'm expecting to like launch soon. You had your assignment done by Ruby, didn't you? Yeah, they would just guess. They would be like, oh my god, this is peak Project Ruby. You know, there's like a watermark at the, like, one of the corners. No. But no, yeah, I'm gonna be like asking around for like people who do editing or have done editing commissions, and I'm gonna get an idea of like how much to charge and how to like Because for me, I'm going to be transparent with y'all. I never know how to go about it because editing is very... there's an entire segment of right. I don't know how I'm going to define how much each type of video is worth. And so, for example, obviously a 2-minute clip isn't going to be as expensive as, like, you know, if you give me like 30 hours of footage from your streams and you ask me to boil it down to like 30 minutes or something, right? But it's like, do I charge per hour no matter what kind of video it is? Like, how does that work? Like, I've never done commissions in my life for anything. Well, I've been the person commissioning people for like art and stuff. I can put together a supercut of eyes. If y'all really want me to, I can put something together. There's plenty just from Resident Evil alone. And there's different kinds of eyes. It's the eye, and then the eye, and then the eye. So there's different kinds of eyes. Turns out the word I, the letter I is very verse. Against all odds. So much depth. Oh my god, that's funny. No, but I am not sure. So I'm gonna be pulling people and like and asking them how they go about it. Because obviously I want to make sure that I'm doing some sort of like industry standard situation. Like, I don't want to charge way less or way more than anyone, right? So that's just another thingy that I'm gonna be launching, and I'm gonna be like trying out that kind of gig of like, you know, because content creation as is not like, obviously, Mumble's magic gets weak, animal turns back, or magic go. Oh, okay, so it doesn't work outside of this area. Oh, that was a flop. There I was thinking I was cheating the system. In my case, there's Oz. Ah! I love that. I really do. Y'all, I have no idea what to do now. Because I don't want to go back to the sand level. I don't want to go back to it. Let me look at my totals. They really let you think you were going to do something, huh? Yeah. Let me check my totals and see if there's any level in which I could have gathered more notes. Because some of these are pretty high. I'm like, oh, I don't know if I can get more than that. But some of them I'm like, maybe I can. Like Treasure Trove Cove, maybe I could get more than that because I only got 56. I could go back to Treasure Trove Cove. If I can find it again. It was like at the bottom of something. I really thought I was gonna get away with it too. I really did. What's the record of it? It's like 50 something. I'll figure it out. How many levels are there? I always forget. I feel bad. I'm always like asking y'all, but the desert level that I just did is what level out of what? If that makes any sense. I think I found it. Treasure trove. Yeah. I found it. Kablam. If there's extra, there's the eye. Right. Yeah, there's plenty of eyes to go around. There's plenty of eyes to choose from, if you will. You get different eyes for different kind of situations in your life. There's different. There's always something going on there. No, but I'm really curious. Yesterday I was kind of like, oh, like tomorrow is gonna be my last day of this game. Like I legitimately thought that. I was like, I'm not because I thought I was close to the end, but I was like, I'm over it. Like I don't know if I can do this anymore. I was like, I don't know if I want to do this anymore. I don't know if I can keep doing this. I was like, I don't know. This game is too much. You did too? Wait, you thought I was gonna like quit it today? That's funny. Not Shark Food Island. Oh, not this. I thought you would finish it today. Oh. Wait, due to like rage quitting, or you thought I was gonna finish it, like finish it? You can be honest, as I know you will. Well, that's one way to go about it. The desert is level 6 out of 9. God. I mean, yay! So many more levels to go through. I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. Oh, yay. Like, it's not the worst experience. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, this game, it's like, I'm tolerating it, to be honest. Yeah. You thought I was gonna finish it because you thought it was 9 levels, but you didn't keep in mind that the old games love backtracking for more content. I fucking hate it. That's what I hate the most about older games, or any game, really. Like, when they make you go back to a level because you need more stuff, I'm like, I'm sorry. I didn't realize I had to be a completionist to play this fucking game. Because, like, that's not everybody's play style, you know? Like, I just want to play through the levels and be done with it. I do think it's cute for, like, you know, if you want to go back. There's levels that have, like, you know, you can go back with, like, your power-ups, and you can do this, and you can do that, but it's, like, that's not necessarily how I want to play, like, every game. Or even this game, that's not how I want to play it every day I play it, right? The good thing is that I only stream it, like, once a week anyway, so I should be able to do it before the end of the year, surely, right? Actually, how many weeks are there until the end of the... How many weeks are there? I find it, I have multiple thoughts about this. Because a part of me is like, it shouldn't be required. And another part of me is like, well, but it's kind of, not this. I do think it's kind of cute, the idea of like going back and being like, oh, I don't have enough thingies, so I need to go back and do that again. But I don't, like, I like it in theory, but in practicality, I really don't. 3 more Fridays? suddenly I'm not sure. Unless, and hear me out, unless I play the game off stream and get the like puzzle pieces or something that I didn't get before. You know what I mean? Like I try to get some of these things off stream. Oh my god, that was annoying. I have to redo it. Yeah, I could try to do stuff like that of like going back and like, okay, I'll fuck me. Of like backtracking. That happens more in Banjo-Tooie. I don't think this game requires future abilities to fully complete levels. Well, there was in the ice level, I didn't unlock the running shoes thing yet, and there was like a race. And the second round of it requires you to have those shoes. I haven't done that yet. I don't know if I even get a puzzle piece for it, but I think if you want it 100%, I think there are certain levels that you need to have like all the abilities, or at least some of the abilities. It also depends on the order. That's true. That's true. I'm someone who, by the way, hi Gander. I'm usually someone who like does the bare minimum. Like if I need 3, I will get 3 and that's it. Unless I accidentally got more than that because I was feeling like frisky. I was in a mood to get more stuff. But if I'm not, like just let me skate through the levels. This is fine. I don't know if I'll play Banjo-Tooie, if I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all. I don't think I'll get to that one. I'll play this one and it will probably be it. I would be more willing to try Yooka-Laylee, because I think it's supposed to be like a spirit successor to Banjo-Kazooie. But even then, I'm not sure. I mean, they certainly look more, polished. Secretly, just don't put it on the list. Yeah, I'm just not gonna put it on the list. I don't think Banjo-Tooie is on the list. For some of the games that I haven't played before, I usually put them, like, I only put, like, the first one in the list, on the list. I always, you know, as the streamer, I always reserve the right to take any games away from the list at any point anyway. So, so do keep that in mind. I forgot this was like a boss fight kind of situation, and I still have no idea how to beat him. You like Banjo-Tooie more because when you collect notes and things, it's permanent. The worlds are also larger and more interconnected, which is interesting. I don't know how I feel about the worlds being larger, because these worlds are pretty big already, and it reads as overwhelming to me. So I don't know how I feel about them being larger. Me neither, Ruby. Yeah. Because I feel like sometimes the levels are large, but like there's a lot of emptiness, so I'm just like running around for the sake of running around. And like I'm just wasting time. Well, not wasting time. Well, I guess I am. I don't know. I don't like saying it like that though. Like, you know what I mean. Yeah. It's a journey. It's a full journey. I think it's different though. Like when you don't grow up with a certain game, you kind of are not here for it. When people want big open world, they end up being big open worlds of nothing. Just say Final Fantasy 15. No, that's true though. Like there's like video game. Okay, I'm gonna put myself on a soapbox for a second, and I want to talk about Squarespace. No, I want to talk to y'all about the gaming industry and their obsession with game length and open worlds. So let's talk about it. So the first thing is, I don't understand where that idea of like the game is worth it if it's 40 hours long. I don't understand where that comes from. I don't understand. I truly don't understand that, because a game can be like 100 hours long, but if it's rotted, then it's rotted. But if a game is like 5 hours long and it's a delightful experience that may make you want to play it again, does that make it not worth it? That's where I connect this with open world games, because obviously as technology progresses, maps can be bigger and games can be longer and bigger, you know? So, time for a nap. Sounds good, Callie. Thank you so much for coming. And of course, thank you so much for that generous tip. I don't know how to thank you, honestly. I'm just so grateful. So, have a wonderful rest of your day. Always remember, you're all amazing. Yeah, you are also included in that. You are also amazing. My neck hurts. I know how you can thank me. Just stream. Aw. Rest well, Callie. Have a good one. Thank you so much. Thank you, honestly, truly, genuinely. So, I think sometimes game developers feel a pressure to buff up how long a game is, so they end up doing it by making the levels bigger or making the world bigger, but sometimes it's pretty empty. And what sucks about it is that, like, it's not necessarily their fault. You know what I mean? Like, it's not necessarily their fault that gamers have this huge expectation of like, oh, the game must be super long and super big for it to be worth $60, right? So for me, I think it's kind of rotted, that idea of like people feeling like they have to buff up their games to be like, oh, the game has to be like, we need more hours out of this, so let's have them like walk around more, or let's have this NPC be at this location or whatever, right? And I think a lot of games in the 90s suffered from that too. Not saying they suffered from the idea of like, I don't know. I think they suffer from the, and this reminds me of like Tomb Raider. This reminds me of other games of the sort of like, they make a map way too big for the sake of you being like, oh, I'm playing this game a lot. And it's like, I'm just running around for the sake of running around. Like, there's no point for this map to be this big. You know what I mean? Like, there's no actual need. It's more of a pain in the ass, actually, to run around and do all of this than it would be if the level was edited down a little bit, and if it was more of a concise experience. I prefer a AAA being longer than 20 hours, I'd say, but even then, playtime is not in my top requirements for games. It depends on what game, though. I mean, of course, I don't want a game that's like 5 minutes long for like $60, right? I do think that playtime comes into it, but I don't think, like, when I hear that, like, oh, it's the biggest open world game ever created, I'm like, okay, great, I'm never gonna finish that game. Because that game is overly, like, it's too big, you know? Like, I don't personally get excited about like an Assassin's Creed game. It's like, oh, it's the biggest map ever created. I'm like, great. Thanks. And I've heard a lot of people, like with the Assassin's Creed game that came out this year, being like, oh, I'm never going to finish this game. Because, oh my god, it's too big. Did I do it, Spin? Did I do it? Spin's impression of my, oh my god, is so good. I don't look for bigger and bigger maps for the most part. Right. Exactly. If they tell me like the narrative is long, I'm like, ooh. You know, like if they tell me like, of course, like for example, for Final Fantasy VII Remake, if they told me like, oh, the game is like 5 hours long, I would be like, okay, girly. You know what I mean? Like, you know, like, okay. But if the game is like, you know, there's like a lot of hours into it, then okay, sure. Like for the story. Even then, I guess, if it's too much of like narrative, that could also be like a lot. Match of Fears, how are you? Lovely to see you. Excuse me. Bigger maps are not the same as more content. Most of it is filler nowadays. Exactly. If it's filler content, then like, why are you bragging about it? You know what I mean? I'm sorry, Passion. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry, actually. I needed to burp really badly, and I was not about to mute. So it's a part of who I am, Passion. You have to accept me. Well, you don't have to, actually. You really don't have to accept me for who I am. I would appreciate it, though, if you did. I came back just to use that emoji at Ruby. Some of the newer games I feel a big map is well done is Spider-Man. That's true. I haven't played, though. But it looks good, and it looks fun because you have to do all that swinging. So if the map was too small, then it would be like, okay, you know, I did all of that for nothing. Okay, on a more positive twist, what is one of your favorite, like, if the game promotes a certain feature, if the game promotes a certain feature, what is that feature that will make you be like, oh my god, I need that game? Is there such a thing for y'all? Could be like, you know, choose your own adventure. Could be like, I don't know, action RPG. Like, I don't know, what is it about a game that makes you be like, oh my god, I love it, or oh my god, I need that game? I can't be put on the spot. Well, guess what, Mimi? Guess what, Mimi? I didn't mean to do that. For me, it's the story and the characters. For me, now, obviously, since I asked, I feel like there's a responsibility for me to answer the question. I think for me, I agree. If it's like, we worked with Glad, I'm like, oh my god. You know what I mean? I think that's one of the bigger ones for me these days. Not to steal Dex's answer, but when I'm told that, like, I'm able to, that, not just that I'm able to romance a male character as a male character, like, that's not enough for me anymore. Like, for me, it's like, if the story is a queer story, and there's, like, It's not a character, like, it's not a choice that you had to make that you can miss in a game. It's not a thing that, like, it's optional. Like, no, if the game is, like, inherently queer and everybody who plays it plays the same character, the same story, like Tell Me Why, for example, then great, you know? That's a good selling point to me. Like, we worked with GLAD, or like we consulted, or like the game is diverse. Like, they did a good job with diversity. They did a good job with representation. Some kind of collection aspect. Most of the games I play, there's like a gotta catch 'em all element somewhere. Interesting. I feel like, oh no, I was gonna say you would like bug snacks, but you don't like the body horror of it. Turns out eating a bug and turning into, and one of your limbs turning into that, not Spin's gig. Not his cup of tea, turns out. Yeah, for me it depends. Being a redacted in a game always helps. Like, I feel like that's never gonna be a thing that is gonna be a bad thing for me, like, or a thing that's not gonna sell a game for me. Definitely something along those lines, for sure. Yeah. Oh my god. I'm upset. I'm upset. For people who are not looking at the screen, I have 448 musical notes and I need 450 musical notes. Cut the cameras. Cut the fucking cameras. Not this. I did all of that just to be betrayed like this. Time for just chatting. Even if it's a flawed story, if the setting is right, I will like it. Like, Final Fantasy 15 was somewhat of a mess, but I like the road trip setting, the friendship aspect with the monarchy power dynamic, and the coup plot was interesting to me. We've talked about Final Fantasy 15 a bit here. Sorry. Ooh. I actually don't have a lot of issues with it. I really don't have as many issues with it as a lot of people do. I liked the friendship. Like, I didn't mind that it was like the 4 boys and it was a story about a friend group like that. Like, I didn't mind it. It was based on the creators' like friendships and friend dynamics and stuff, so I don't really mind it that much because, again, it's like, it's true to someone else's life or it's true to someone else's vision. I think they could have had more female character in general, like female characters, like interacting with them. I feel like they didn't do the female characters any justice. It felt like the world sometimes was big for the sake of being big. Sometimes there were areas that felt a bit empty, and there was like a lot of driving and like, okay, this road could have been shorter. This didn't need to be this long, you know what I mean? I like the photography aspect, especially like when the credits roll and like you basically like the album that you like that you eventually amount to is the album that plays at the credits at the end. So I thought that was really cool. Other than that, I guess I could do something with Clanker's Cavern because I only got 50 something, so I could always get like 60 something and be done with that. If I can even remember where it is. The album just being pictures of Gladio shirtless. I wish he was shirtless. He was like, I mean, I had his, okay, every redacted in here, y'all are guilty of this and I know it without even getting into it. So, let's get into it. When you have the characters' default clothes, every character has an option of taking off the jacket, don't they? And how many of you redacteds tried taking off the jacket only to get fooled by the fact that in that version he's wearing an undershirt or like a t-shirt or like something like that? How many of you got tricked? You can be honest. You can be honest. You can get... Oh yeah, you have to play the DLC. I did play, but I don't think I got like a high score or anything. They locked being shirtless behind completing a DLC. I am livid. Yeah, that's not cute at all. They did the redacteds wrong with that one. I will say, like, I wish, like, you know, one of them was like, two of them were, like, redacted-esques. You know what I mean? Like, why not? You know, in a group of 4 friends, 2 of them could have been dating. I don't know. It could have been cute. Maybe a little too progressive for the time, unfortunately. But I wanted Gladio and Prompto to date. You know? No, but I didn't mind that at all. Like, I liked, it didn't feel too bro-y. It actually felt like it was a non-toxic masculinity filled group of guys. I actually didn't mind it too much because I feel like even when Prompto was being thirsty, the others were like mocking him for being thirsty. So it was an active voice from the game to be like, okay, he's being too much. He's doing too much, right? I didn't have a problem with Cindy. I didn't have a problem with her. I didn't feel as though she was like too like, okay, yes, she was fan service. Nobody can deny that, right? But I didn't feel as though it was like too much. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. It didn't feel like it was like, actually no, they did do a lot. I was like, okay, that's a lot of fan service. Like, I understand. But I liked her as a character. I wish she was a playable character. I think it would have been cute. I think we could have got, I don't know, maybe we could have gotten a story about friendship if the girlies, like if Cindy, if Luna, if Aranea, if the girlies were friends amongst themselves and the guys were friends amongst themselves. I think that could have been cute. You know, but I didn't hate it. I didn't think that it didn't feel like a toxic masculine friendship kind of situation. It didn't feel as though they were like, you know, that typical like frat boy group of guys. It didn't feel like that, so I was happy about that. But you know, it's not the best Final Fantasy game created. That's for damn sure. I didn't play much of the story, but I did watch the series and the movie and such, and I felt like they were emotionally open enough to reach. Yeah, no, it was very. I thought they were very wholesome. Like the interactions with one another, it felt like a genuine friendship for sure. Like it didn't, it didn't read to me as like, oh, it's rotted, or like, oh, they're doing too much, or like, ugh, man. Like I didn't have that about that game. I may be wrong, maybe. I mean, I didn't appreciate how like they were trying to push for like Prompto to be dating Cindy, or like for him to have a thing for her. Like, I could have done without that. I think the game was being too. I think the game was doing too much with that. I was like, okay, I get it. He's straight. You don't need to remind me. Like you don't need to remind me that like the more flamboyant he's not necessarily flamboyant, but you don't have to remind me that the more playful, youthful, and like lighthearted character is straight. You don't have to reinforce that. It's okay. He can be like that and be straight. I liked the anime. I think the anime was nice. The movie was okay. I like not trying to push a relationship inside of your party for once. That's true. Well, there was like a relationship though. Like the whole thing was about like, oh, Noctis is gonna get married to Luna. But it was so disconnected. Like they made Noctis a very aloof character, so I didn't care about anything because he didn't care about anything. Even when his dad died, it was like, okay. You know what I mean? Like, and it was weird, like they were like around it and they like never actually went back to the city. And it just felt like really odd. They found out through the fucking radio. I don't know. It just felt very weird. Like, it was weird how you never went to... I forget the name of, like, the place they're from. Like, I thought it was really weird that you never went there in the game. I thought that was, like, really, really weird. I wasn't really here for that. It was overtaken by Imperials, though. I guess. What newer game has good redacted representation? Tell Me Why is a good one. The main character of that game is... One of the main characters of that game is a trans male individual. So... And it's amazing representation. There's a gay character, or at least an LGBT character. We don't know I don't know if they ever said if he's gay or if he's pan or bi. I don't remember if they did, so don't quote me on that, but there's a queer character. And there's so that's Tell Me Why. I can't really think of like other games that came out this year that have redacted like representation like that. None to that extent, I don't think, but can anyone jog my memory? Oh, Bug Snacks. They're creatures, but they're like, there's lesbian rights in there. I never like to celebrate like, oh, it's representation when it's like a creature. I'm like, well, okay. Like, let's celebrate that, sure, but also, you know, I'm like, okay. Lesbian couple, gay couple, and non-binary person thing. Let's say that. A non-binary creature. A non-binary bug snack. But that, you know, that's better than no representation. Which is not saying much, but you know what I mean. Did I do something? Did that accomplish anything at all? No, but I absolutely don't want to discredit Bug Snacks. But I'm also like, okay, you know, like it sucks that sometimes like the representation we get, it's like, okay, they are a lizard with 3 eyes and 4 legs. You know what I mean? It's just like, I understand the good intent in that. I do, I really do. And I'm glad that, you know, the relationships in that game weren't heteronormative. But it does sting sometimes when you're like, okay, why is one of the bigger representations of the community like Bug Snacks? Assassin's Creed Valhalla was horrible in that regard, only kissing. A lot of games are only, like, a lot of games get praised and they only really, it's like, oh, you kissed him, great. You know what I mean? I can't really recall other games, though, so if there are any other games, definitely don't be shy to tell them in chat, because I can't really think of anything right now. And I feel like as a queer person, yes, I should thrive to play more games like that. But at the same time, like, I don't know how y'all feel, but sometimes, like, as a queer person, I don't want to just play games because they're queer, right? I know that doesn't sound great, and I definitely don't mean it in like a degrading way of like, oh, you know, I don't want to play a game because it's a queer game. But I feel like sometimes I would only play a game, like, I feel like a lot of times a lot of queer games are like visual novels, and I don't want to be a visual novel main. Nothing against visual novels, I adore visual novels. Oh, fuck no, I'm not going back to this level. I know this is probably a level that I have more chances of getting more like music notes, but I forgot. This is like the water level with like all the swimming. I'm not doing this shit again. Y'all, I think I'm not gonna play this game today anymore. I think I might do some like off stream. I will get a guide and I'll try to complete some of the earlier levels or something off stream so that we start a new level next time or something like that. But I don't want to do that right now.